There are 3 pickup trucks sitting on dealer lots right now that sales managers would love to see disappear. Not because they're bad, not because they're unreliable, but because buyers keep walking past them on the way to overpriced Tacomas and F-150s. Here's the twist. These ignored trucks may actually be the smartest used buys in America and parts of Europe today. If you care about long-term reliability, total cost of ownership, and real-world usability, this might completely change how you shop for a pickup. The truck market has become emotional. Brand loyalty is stronger than ever. Resale values are distorted, and certain badges command thousands more simply because of reputation. At the same time, the industry is racing toward EVs, hybrid powertrains, and advanced automotive innovation that will define 2026 cars and beyond. But while everyone debates future cars and electric trucks, something interesting is happening in the used market. A handful of internal combustion pickups are depreciating hard for the wrong reasons. Not because they're bad, not because they're unreliable, but because they don't fit the traditional real truck image. Today, we're counting down 3 pickup trucks currently rotting on lots that you should buy before the market catches on. And number 1 is the truck I recommend more than any other for buyers under $25,000. Let's start with number 3, the Hyundai Santa Cruz. Yes, this Santa Cruz, the truck that half of traditional truck buyers laugh at. That reaction is exactly why it's such a strong value. Built on a unibody platform shared with the Tucson, the Santa Cruz blends crossover comfort with genuine pickup utility. The base 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder produces 191 horsepower and pairs with a smooth 8-speed automatic. It's simple, proven, and inexpensive to maintain. Step up to the 2.5-liter turbo and you get 281 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque. That's more power than a V6 Tacoma in a vehicle that weighs significantly less. In real-world driving, the Santa Cruz feels refined. The steering is precise, the ride quality is composed, and road noise is well controlled. For buyers who commute daily but need occasional hauling capability, this matters. Fuel economy hovers around 25 miles per gallon combined in turbo form, beating many traditional midsize trucks. Inside, it feels closer to a premium compact SUV than a worksite tool. The materials are modern, the infotainment is intuitive, and the digital displays wouldn't look out of place in future luxury SUVs. And thanks to Hyundai's transferable powertrain warranty structure, used buyers often retain coverage advantages over competing trucks. The reason it's depreciating? Image. It's not body on frame. It doesn't look like a traditional truck. But for 90% of truck owners who rarely tow beyond 3,500 pounds, it does the job better and more comfortably than many established competitors. Right now, it's trading thousands below similar Toyota and Ford models. That gap won't last forever. Now let's move to number 2, the Nissan Frontier. If the Santa Cruz suffers from image issues, the Frontier suffers from invisibility. For years, it was the truck nobody talked about, and that's exactly why it's such a compelling buy. The second-generation Nissan Frontier ran from 2005 to 2021 with Nissan's 4.0-liter V6 from the legendary VQ engine family. This naturally aspirated engine produces 261 horsepower and is known for durability. No turbochargers, no overly complex systems, just a proven aluminum block V6 with a timing chain designed for long-term use. Mechanically, it's straightforward. A traditional 5-speed automatic, body-on-frame construction, rear leaf springs. It's not glamorous, but it's durable. Many examples exceed 250,000 miles with routine maintenance. And because the design remained largely unchanged for over a decade, Nissan had time to refine and correct early issues. In 2022, the third-generation Frontier arrived with a 3.8-liter V6 producing 310 horsepower and a 9-speed automatic. It feels significantly more contemporary, with improved cabin materials and updated driver assistance systems. Yet, even the newer models undercut similarly equipped rivals on price.
Depreciation is where the Frontier becomes almost irrationally attractive. A well-maintained 2018 V6 model can cost $10,000 less than a comparable Tacoma. That's not a small gap. That's the price of an entry-level EV down payment. And for buyers who prioritize mechanical simplicity over brand prestige, the Frontier represents one of the lowest cost per mile propositions in the midsize segment. But if you want the most controversial pick on this list, it's number 1, the Honda Ridgeline. The Ridgeline challenges everything truck traditionalists believe. It's unibody, it has independent rear suspension, it doesn't scream worksite, and yet from an engineering standpoint, it may be the most intelligent design in the class. The second-generation Ridgeline, introduced in 2017, uses Honda's 3.5-liter engine from the J-Series engine family. This engine architecture has powered everything from the Pilot to Acura's premium SUVs for decades. In the Ridgeline, it produces 280 horsepower and delivers smooth, predictable power. The combination of direct and port injection reduces long-term carbon buildup concerns common in some modern engines. The transmission is a conventional torque converter automatic, upgraded to a 9-speed in later models. No CVT, no experimental hardware, just proven components refined over time. The unibody construction provides a lower center of gravity and a smoother ride than body-on-frame competitors. On long highway drives, it feels closer to a well-engineered crossover than a traditional truck. For buyers cross-shopping premium sedans or entry-level luxury SUVs, but still needing a bed, this balance is compelling. Then there's the in-bed trunk, a lockable, waterproof storage compartment integrated beneath the bed floor. It's one of the most innovative cargo solutions in the segment. Add a dual-action tailgate and a flat bed floor wide enough for building materials, and the Ridgeline becomes unexpectedly versatile. Why is it depreciating? Again, perception. It doesn't fit the off-road image many truck buyers chase. It doesn't promise rock-crawling dominance. But for the majority of owners who use their trucks as daily drivers with occasional hauling duties, it may actually be the superior solution. In today's market, second-generation Ridgelines routinely undercut similarly aged Tacomas by $6,000 to $10,000. For buyers planning to keep their vehicle long-term, that initial depreciation becomes an advantage rather than a liability. Here's the real insight. The market rewards image faster than engineering. As we move toward electrification, hybridization, and the next generation of future cars, we're seeing the same pattern. EVs and concept cars grab headlines, luxury SUVs dominate attention, but long-term ownership value often hides in overlooked corners of the market. The Hyundai Santa Cruz redefines what a compact pickup can be. The Nissan Frontier proves mechanical simplicity still matters, and the Honda Ridgeline demonstrates that innovation doesn't always mean complexity. These trucks aren't discounted because they're flawed, they're discounted because they don't align with outdated expectations of what a truck should look like. That gap between perception and reality is where smart buyers win. So here's the takeaway. If you want maximum resale bragging rights, buy the obvious choice. But if you want lower purchase prices, strong reliability, and real-world usability, these 3 trucks deserve serious attention. The Santa Cruz offers modern comfort and efficiency at a surprising discount. The Nissan Frontier delivers old-school durability with minimal drama. And the Ridgeline may be the most rational pickup under $25,000 today. As the industry transitions toward EVs, hybrid trucks, and increasingly complex 2026 cars, dependable internal combustion models like these represent a rare moment of value in the market. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these trucks would you actually buy? And do you think the market will eventually correct itself? If this breakdown helped you think differently about used pickups, like the video and subscribe to Car Guide Hub. We'll continue covering the vehicles shaping today's roads and tomorrow's future. Drive smart, think long-term, and I'll see you in the next one.